yes, I got my swagger back.
Everybody, welcome to the first episode of mini episodes on GameplayUnited for Fuze 1 and volume commentating. Most of you should know me by now. I'm volume 7 or ZV7 or Oh It's Tony, and I do run this channel alongside Christopher Trout, Evan or Oh It's Evan at Fuple, Sykester the Kiwi, and Aspires or John, whatever you want to call them. I call them by their first names because we know each other very well. And there's your little brief, and we're gonna hop into the game. First off, before I actually start talking about the gameplay, this channel has basically been a montage channel, and we have tried many different things to put gameplay into it rather than it just being about montages and top 5s. And we finally came across a good decision, and that is every weekday of the week, there will be 5 different gameplay videos. Monday is Bob Gods, which you should have seen yesterday. Today is Fuze 1 with me commentating. Wednesday is Fully Loaded. Then Tuesday is the Kid Snipes, or Dylan is a Bear. And Friday is a dual commentary. And this week it'll be me and Bob Gods. And with that said, we're gonna watch the gameplay and talk about it. Talk about tactics. And so Fuze decided that he would use one-man army and use the UMP for a little bit, get maybe 6 kills with it, and switch to the ACR. I will let you know that you will not be seeing on the kill feed an enemy killing Fuze 1. You will not see that whatsoever, because he played smart and he did not die at all. So he got an emergency airdrop, which is, it's something that may be overpowered or over-advantaged, because look at what he just got. He got a sentry gun, a Pavlo, some ammo, and a chopper gunner. That is a really good airdrop, and it is something that not many can get. Usually when I use them, I get like a counter UAV, a UAV, and if I'm lucky, a stealth bomber. I mean, it's very hard to get something. I mean, you have to be lucky. But I mean, there he goes, getting at least 5 kills there with the chopper gunner from his airdrop. And let's not forget that he did get a chopper gunner without the airdrop. And he's just letting the Pavlo do some work right now while he checks out this side of the map. So his Pavlo's picking off people off at the spawn, I assume, and he places a sentry gun, very, very smart tactically, in an area where he can see it and nobody can really take it out until it just runs out of juice. But that Pavlo is just, it's murdering. I mean, on a map like this, when you don't go in the middle, it's kind of weird. Because most of the time, I watch people go in the middle, and they'll just constantly whore the middle, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. And he's getting a lot of kills with that chopper gunner. And I want to say something, or rather, I want to ask a question. Which guys do you like better, the chopper gunner or the AC-130? Personally, I like the chopper gunner more, but you know, I don't know. I can't use the AC-130 because if I miss with the big one, I switch to the little one, then I miss some of that, and then I switch back, and I don't know. It's constantly. You have to switch back and forth. You can't just constantly be shooting your overpowered bullets constantly. But I mean, it's more opinion rather than preference, if that makes sense. I know it doesn't. And I don't know, this match, he heavily relied on his teammates to do work for him. But I'm assuming he wanted a flawless more than anything. Honestly, if I were him, I would have died after I called in all those things so I could get another one, and I could have used more air support to help the team out. But either way, you're still helping yourself, and sometimes helping yourself is the best thing you can do. He's already 54-0, and from what I understand, it's going to be a long 4 kills. But I want to go ahead and throw out there, you guys can send your clips if you think they're really good. Try and send more skill clips for the top 5 guys, because getting a lucky triple right off the spawn on some map, it's not exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for more skill, like an ace in search and destroy, or a crazy streak where you constantly pick up different weapons and just destroy the other team. I mean that's something that takes a lot of skill rather than, you know, get the triple. You know what I'm talking about. And make sure you upload your clips to filefront or zshare.net, filefront.com, because whenever you send it through the email, I usually delete it. Like, I don't even bother to read anything on it. I just delete it because there's no point. I don't want to download a virus because I know that people can attach viruses easily on the emails, and I just don't want to take that risk. So please upload it to zshare.net or filefront.com, and make sure you put your gamer tag and a brief description, and the email is gpumw2@gmail.com. Now that that's covered, not really much more to talk about. I will be doing some gameplays for myself. I got my PVR, I set it all up, I pressed the power button, it did not turn on. I've tried to reset it up at least 5 times, and I called the guy and he's like, I can't do nothing for you, maybe you should just exchange it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So hopefully by next weekend I'll be getting some videos up on my channel. Yeah. And right now, Fuze can just beg that his team, or pray that his team can capture the flag, because he wants to get that flawless. And honestly, going 58-0, that's very, I mean, that helps your KD amazingly. And you get a 60, almost a 60.0 KD in a game. There's nothing wrong about that, despite your win or loss. But I'm getting kind of tired of this area. These 2 buildings over here are kind of annoying, but I mean, if you're gonna do that, I mean, I wouldn't call it camping because he's gone back and forth. But I mean, this is his main spot. I mean, alright, the definition of camping for me is literally sitting in one corner waiting for somebody to run by. It's not, you know, chilling in a building looking at every window that it has, protecting it. It's more of what's it called, just area protection. I'm not gonna call it camping, even though I want to. We're getting to an end here, guys. Just want to thank you all for subscribing, and go subscribe to Fuze and myself. There'll be some good videos up on his channel, and hopefully pretty soon some on mine. And if there's any tips that you want from me or anything to talk about in the next episode, I'd be glad to take suggestions. And this is pretty much it, guys, and we ended up losing, so 58-0, better than winning, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.